If you're a married man who's trying to quit porn, you probably said these words before. This is the last time. You mean it every single time. You pray. You promise God. You promise to yourself. Maybe you've even made that promise to your wife. But then one day, a stressful day happens at work. There's an argument at home. The kids finally go to bed. Now you're exhausted, and somehow you find yourself right back where you swore you never go again. Brother, if that's your story, I want you to know something. You are not broken. You are not weak. You're not beyond saving. And you're definitely not alone. Because after helping more than 1,800 men break free from pornography, I've noticed something. Most married men don't stay stuck because they don't want freedom. They stay stuck because they're making the same mistakes. Mistakes that almost every married man makes when trying to quit porn. So today, in this episode, I'm going to walk you through the 10 biggest mistakes I've seen over and over again with married men trying to quit porn. But more importantly, I'm going to show you what actually works, because your marriage, your faith, your leadership, and your future are all worth fighting for. Guys, welcome to the Rebuilt Man podcast. My name is Coach Frank Rich, host and founder here, and it's been our mission for the last 6.5 years to help men just like you, those caught up in the depths of pornography addiction, take back control and rebuild their lives, to restore the intimacy and reconnect their marriages. Guys, if you're watching us here on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn those post notifications on. And if you stick around till the end, there's going to be an opportunity for you to get the help that you're going to need to walk this out and step into a life of freedom. Guys, let's walk through these 10 mistakes that married men are making. And it's mistake number one, and this is for the men early in marriage, and it's the thinking that the marriage is going to fix the problem. This is one of the biggest lies that I've seen men believe. They think, once I get married, I'll stop watching porn. I've seen it with thousands of men that we've coached. But here's the truth. Marriage doesn't remove addiction. It only exposes and magnifies it. Because your porn addiction was never about sex. If it were, marriage would solve that problem. But instead, marriage adds new pressures. You now have financial stress. You have communication challenges. There's children. There's responsibilities, fatigue, conflicts. And when life gets difficult, your brain reaches for that coping mechanism that is practiced time and time again for years. And it's not because you don't love your wife. It's because you've trained your brain to escape instead of process. Marriage does not heal addiction. Only healing transforms your marriage. Now, mistake number two is married men keeping it a secret. Most men believe that they're protecting their wife. If she never finds out, she won't get hurt. But that's not what's happening. You're not protecting shame, and shame grows in secrecy. You begin living two separate lives, the man that everyone sees and the man that you know you are. That divided identity slowly destroys intimacy. Your wife starts feeling distance. She can't explain it, and neither can you, because secrets always create separation. The first step towards freedom isn't perfection. It is truth and honesty. Real freedom begins when the hiding ends. Mistake number three here is believing that this is a lust problem. Most men think, I just have a high sex drive. But after all the men that we've worked with and coached, I've learned something. Most relapses have nothing to do with lust. They happen after stress, loneliness, rejection, overwhelm, anxiety, exhaustion. Porn becomes emotional medication. It's not fulfilling desire. It's helping you avoid discomfort. That's why simply trying harder will never work. If you never learn to process emotions, your brain will always look to escape. Do not try to fight this behavior. Instead, address what's driving it. Mistake number four that married men make is trying to fight this alone. Successful men are used to solving problems. So naturally, they think they'll solve this one too. I don't need help. I can figure this out. I'll beat this on my own. Brother, how's that been working for you? I want you to hear this. Porn addiction thrives in isolation, because isolation protects shame, and shame protects addiction. The moment you surround yourself with men who understand your struggle, everything begins to change. You stop pretending, you stop performing, you stop carrying the weight alone. Brotherhood will change what isolation never can and never will. Mistake number five is trying to white knuckle your way through recovery. Here's the cycle we've seen. You relapse. You then feel awful. You delete every app. You make a promise back to God. You swear never again for a few days. Maybe even a few weeks, maybe a few months, your motivation is sky high. Then life happens, stress returns, fatigue returns, temptation returns, and suddenly you're right back at square one. Willpower is only temporary. The systems you build in your life are what become permanent. You do not need more motivation. You need a better operating system. Mistake number 6 is waiting until you quote unquote feel ready. I'll start on Monday after vacation, when work slows down, after the holidays, once life gets a little bit easier. Do any of these sound familiar? Here's the problem is life is never slowing down. There will always be another deadline, another business challenge, another financial responsibility. Freedom doesn't begin when conditions become perfect. Freedom begins the moment you decide your future is more important than your excuses. Stop waiting, start today. And if you want to get plugged into a community, guys, we've put together a free community. It's on school.com, SKOOL.com/reboot your life, or click the link down in the show notes below. You can join us and get plugged into a community today. Stop waiting, join today. Mistake number 7 is focusing on streaks instead of your identity. The internet has convinced millions of men that recovery, freedom is about counting days. If I go 30, 90, 180 days, but then there's that one relapse and suddenly everything feels like it's lost. Here's the question to process. Are you trying to build a streak or are you trying to become a different man? Identity lasts a whole lot longer than motivation. Identity lasts a lot longer than streaks. Instead of asking the question, what day am I on today? Ask the question, who am I becoming? That one simple question will change everything for you. Mistake number 8 is making your wife your accountability partner. This one is very difficult to address because I understand the heart behind it. You both want transparency, and I believe that's healthy. But your wife was never designed to carry your recovery. She's not your therapist. She's not your coach. She's not your sponsor. She's your wife. When she becomes responsible for keeping you sober, the relationship changes. Recovery begins when other men understand the battle. Your wife deserves something much, much better. She deserves a husband who's taking responsibility for his own transformation, not one that needs a mother to take care of him. Mistake number 9 is measuring your success by whether you relapse or not. Most men judge themselves based off this one question. Did I watch porn today? That's thinking too small. Here's a better question. Did I become more like the man God is calling me to be today? Was I present with my family? Did I lead well? Did I carve out time to pray? Did I work out? Did I keep all of my commitments? Did I focus on putting others first and serving them? Your recovery is about who you're becoming, not simply avoiding pornography. When you focus only on relapse, you miss all the transformation that can happen around it. Mistake number 10 here is trying to quit porn instead of becoming a rebuilt man. This, in my opinion, is the biggest mistake of all. Most men have the wrong goal. Their goal is, I just want to stop this. But that's not a vision, simply removing a behavior. Our goal inside the rebuilt man isn't quitting porn. It's becoming the kind of man who no longer needs it, no longer wants it, no longer desires it. Becoming a husband who leads, a father who's present, a man of integrity, one that's physically disciplined, spiritually grounded, emotionally resilient, purpose-driven. When your identity changes, your habits have to change with it. Eventually, porn no longer fits the man that you become. And that, my friend, is when you found real freedom. So you may be asking the question, if these are the biggest mistakes that we keep making, well, what actually works? And that's why we've designed our 12-week Reboot Your Life system. Because recovery isn't about trying hard. It's about rebuilding every area of your life, starting with your identity, your faith, your fitness, your brotherhood, your discipline, your purpose, your daily structure, your accountability. When you rebuild the man, the addiction loses its grip. We've seen it happen hundreds, thousands of times before, not because men became perfect, but because they finally stopped fighting the wrong battle. So if you saw yourself in any of these mistakes here today, do not let this be another video that you simply consume and forget. Today is an opportunity to take action. You do not have to keep fighting this battle alone. That's exactly why we've created our free school community. Inside, you'll get access to the free 7-day reset. You get access and the opportunity to join us on daily freedom calls. Tons of resources, an entire 12-week transformation system, daily meditations, mindfulness and breathing exercises, a community of men committed to becoming better husbands, better fathers, and better leaders that God is creating them to be. The link is down there below, or visit skool.com, skool.com/reboot your life. And I ask you, if today's episode helped you, would you please make sure to subscribe? One click away, so you'll be notified every single time a new video is released. Drop us a comment. Let us know where you're watching and tuning in below. But more importantly, brother, remember to keep rebuilding your life. Keep becoming the man that God created you to be. Stay strong, fight hard to become a rebuilt man, and we'll see you inside the Skool community.